The Premier League has returned, and for most fans that's great news, but not for Burnley. Because despite signing over 13 players so far, which includes the likes of Goodwin for 28.7 million, Qualification for 8 million, and in my opinion their best signing in Marcus Edwards for only 10 million, Spurs wiped the absolute floor with them in the opening game of the season, whilst both Sunderland and Leeds United picked up 3 points. Granted, the Premier League is a marathon, not a sprint, but I'm stepping in regardless. Yes, boys and girls, Scott Parker is out and your boy Goodwin is officially in, but I have a lot of work to do with Burnley, especially with my goal being to win them the Champions League. Right then, ladies and gents, this is season 1 in the Premier League with Burnley, and this is indeed the team that we have loaded into. And honestly, it's deceiving how good Burnley actually are. They have Kyle Walker, who's a great short-term right back for them. You got Qualification, who's a fantastic fullback. You got Marcus Edwards, Martin Dubravka, not to mention youngsters like Maxime Esteve, Jordan Bayer, Leslie Ugachukwu. You got Colosio, Hannibal. I mean, when you really think about it, Burnley are kind of stacked. And on top of that, despite signing 13 players so far in this window, they haven't actually spent all that much, which is why we have 51 mil still in our budget. But if we do want to keep Burnley up, we are going to have to spend that money and spend it pretty wisely. Because right now, as it stands, I feel like Burnley gain a one-way ticket back to the Championship. To be fair though, the team we're looking at right now isn't exactly the best one. So before we cast any judgment on whether or not they'll stay up, let's figure out what the best team is and then go from there. And okay, I must admit, now that we switched it to our best possible team, it looks way better. And it actually stands a chance of survival, but we do still want to spend that 50 odd million, don't we? We also, however, want to make sure that every player is playing in their natural position and they're getting the game time I want them to get. So with that being said, we're using the 4-2-1-3 formation with a counter-attacking build-up style and a really deep line. Because in the Premier League, we can't be taking any chances. We need to soak the pressure up and hit him on the break every single time. And when we're on the break, this is how we'll be looking. Our 2 CDMs in defence are going to let our front 4 do all the work. That way, if we are hit on the counter-attack ourselves, we're covered. And honestly, guys, I think the team right now in this formation looks pretty damn decent. Now it's just a question of what we're going to do with this 51 million. Because Sunderland have spent big, Leeds United have spent big, we definitely need to ourselves. Now, if I am being honest, I'm planning on loaning out quite a few players, just youngsters with a lot of potential who right now just won't fit the mould in our starting team. More specifically, ladies and gents, every single one of these players. Now, I know some of you lot may claim this is unrealistic because we've obviously just signed him on at Broha in real life, and it's the same thing with Bashir Humphreys, and I do get it, but at the same time, I want to keep Burnley up, and a 72 rated left back and a 73 rated striker isn't going to help us achieve that, is it? I am also loaning out Hannibal as well because I do believe he's got a future at Burnley, but right now that means we need a cam better than him and a striker better than Broya. And as far as I'm aware, they are actually linked to Christian Eriksen in real life with a real possibility of this transfer going ahead. But I like this, you know. Granted, he's not the best of players anymore, but he's 77 rated, can easily play that cam role, and he's worth between 5.3 and 7.1 million, which means whoever we bring in for that striker is going to be our big money signing, especially considering Christian Eriksen only cost us 5.5 million to sign. I've got him on a training plan to be a cam. It'll only take him a fortnight as well, which is the cam role sorted now. We just need a striker, a proper striker who can help us get out of a relegation battle. And guys, I believe I found the answer to our problems in regards to that striker role, as 29 million big ones has just been spent on Marseille striker Amin Guri. Before anyone claims this is unrealistic, Granit Xhaka left Bayer Leverkusen to join Sunderland. That actually happened in real life. That's a more unrealistic signing than this. I think this guy's fantastic though, mid-20s, 78 overall, got a great eye for goal, he's pretty skillful as well. And on top of that, it looks like he's got a lot of room for improvement. And the timing with this transfer is pretty much perfect because Eriksen's finished his training to be a cam. He's going to go to the same rating. Why has that happened? Why? He should be a better bloody player now. That shocked me, and I'll tell you why. I've just stumbled on my words. That doesn't usually happen. However, Jacob Brunlarsson, when converted to a left winger, went up to 75 rated. Trisor went to 74 rated. Ramsey stayed the same. Benson, when converted to a right winger, goes to 75 rated. Jaden Anthony stays at 73 rated. Shauna goes to 70 rated. And finally, Colosio goes to 73 overall. By the way, when he comes back from his loan move, you know he's going straight into the starting 11. Speaking of which, after everything we've done to this team, I do feel like we're ready for the Premier League. Now, obviously, it's still going to be a struggle. We're not going to swamp it, are we? But right now, we have a mixed bag of players with experience experience and a lot of potential. And hopefully if certain players have a half decent season, Burnley may just survive the drop. But crikey, one player had a phenomenal season, and it is indeed that man, Amine Giri. 23 goals in 29 games. Bro, if we've stayed up, it is down to him and down to him alone. But guys, not only has he smashed it by banging goals in left, right and centre this year, he's also grown by 4 overall. Esteve's grown by 3, Hartman's grown by 2, Edwards grown by 2 as well, Walker's gone down by 5. Yo, good grief. Yeah, I did say it was short term. But overall on paper, I do feel like we've improved as a team. But the big looming question, are we going to be Premier League next year, or are we going to be back down to the Championship? Well, bloody hellfire, we've absolutely smashed it. We're 14th in the Prem. Now, I thought we'd survive, but I didn't think we'd do it this comfortably. We're 10 points above the drop zone. This does, however, mean, though, it's going to be hard-pressed keeping a hold of certain players next year. We'll cross that bridge, though, when the time comes. For now, though, we have got work to do in the FA Cup, as we only made it to round 3. But we did make it to round 4 of the Carabao Cup, so it swings and roundabouts. I do feel like next year we may lose Amine Giri if the right offer comes from the right team. And it's the same thing with Maxime Esteve. I mean, this could be me jumping the gun, but after their performances this year, especially Giri, big teams are going to come knocking if they got any sense. But then it'll be up to me to regroup and rebuild this team to push even further up the table than 14th. Which may be a challenge, but we've kept Burnley up and kept them up convincingly. If we can do that in our first season in the Prem, we can do anything at Turf Moor. And if you feel like I can do it as well, drop this video a big old thumbs up and smash that subscribe button. We're around the corner now from 100k subscribers, and with your help we could achieve it by Christmas, so if you're not subscribed, do it right now. It'd be massively appreciated. Well guys, season 2's here, and I did say that some of our best players would have big teams sniffing around, and Chelsea have proved me right because they've gone for Giri for just under 60 million. Anthony's gone to Palace, Bernal's gone to Coventry on loan, Vetro's gone to Genoa on a loan. But the big move's obviously Giri, but it's been a big money move. And now we have 114 million to spend. So honestly, I'm kind of happy it's happened. Not only have we made profit on Giri, we've got a lot of money to spread around the entire squad now. And guys, 100 million can go a long way with this Burnley side. It could definitely get us from 14th in the league to the top 10 if we spend it correctly. First things first though, we need a replacement for striker Amine Giri, which is where Dallinger from Bologna comes in for only 26 million. And when you look at his overall game, he's actually quite similar to Giri, except he's much taller. Well hey, that can only bode well on the Prem. Our next signing is Kyle Walker's replacement, because time has well and truly caught up with him. So 10 million was spent on Southampton fullback Yukinari Sugawara, who is quite now literally 10 years younger than Walker, but a much better player, and with the potential to become even better. 18 million was then spent on CDM from Real Betis Sergio Altamira to severely bolster the strength of the midfield. And he's exactly what I'm after, a general 6'2", great stats for a CDM all round. And just like his CDM partner Ugochukwu, he's got so much potential. As for my final transfer of season number 2, I've brought a player back to the Premier League who, if I'm not mistaken, really wants to come back to England. That's right, David De Gea is playing for Burnley, 34, 85 rated as well. I think he's in talks with Man United, but Amarim's made it clear he's happy with the keepers, and with him playing for Burnley right now, he's going to want to make a statement. Now this does leave us 34 mil in the budget, but as I've said, De Gea was our final transfer. This money is going on renewing contracts and really investing a lot into the coaching system. And it's safe to say now guys, our team looks freaking brilliant going into season number 2. However, there is one more thing that I want to do, because you may have noticed I didn't actually bring in a replacement for Christian Eriksen, and the answer to why that is simple. We've already got the replacement in our team. Yes boys, I am bringing Hannibal back from his loan move from Villarreal, and he is going straight into that starting 11. And with him in the team, we are finally ready to take on our second year in the Premier League. I don't know whether it's going to be better than last year or worse, but one thing's for certain, I know for a fact we're going to survive it. But good grief, look at this, we are top 10 in the Prem. That's outrageous. I thought we were going to do like maybe 13th, 12th, not freaking 9th. I mean guys, we finished above United. Well, to be fair, that's not hard to do these days, is it? We do have a lot of work to do though to get in Europe. I mean, we're 18 points outside the top 6, 27 outside the top 4, but for 2 seasons with Burnley, this is phenomenal. This isn't though. Bristol knocked us out of the FA Cup, but we did make the quarters of the Carabao Cup. Okay, 9th in the Prem, round 5 of the FA, in the quarters of the Carabao Cup. This season has been a fat W all around. And guys, I'm slowly beginning to see why, because the investments we've made into this team this year have all come good. Except from David De Gea, I did not expect him to go down that much that quickly. To be fair though, he only cost us 10 million. To be fair though, our attack has stepped up more this year. Edwards got 19 and 3 and 45, 16 and 7 for Dallinger in his debut season. Also going to 82 rated, which is not bad at all. And you know what? I think we may just be able to hold on to one or two of our players next year. I mean, granted, we do have quite a few fantastic players now that some big teams will be sniffing around, but because we're edging closer to Europe each and every year, I think they might want to stay and work on this project with us. I will say though, if the right price comes for any one of these players, I'm going to have to accept it, because he's doing the project well, but then he's also doing smart business. Either way, heading into season 3, we are looking stronger and better than ever, and right now with the position we're in, I think we're within 3 years of qualifying for Europe. Once again though guys, as the new season arises, we've been a little bit ready, but we've made some good money doing this. Marcus Edwards has gone to Arsenal for 33.8 million. We have lost to Bravgert, Walker, and Weeb's gone on a loan move to Norwich. Overall though, we might have lost one of our best players, but I'm happy with the business we've done. Because now, not only do we have 82 million to spend on the team, we don't have to spend a dime on Edwards' replacement. Because a certain Luka Kolosho's return from his loan move, a far better player now. I did say to you I'd work him into the team at some point, and I'm living up to that promise. Looking at the team though, we do however need a better centre-back, definitely a better keeper, and a better left winger. And in case you're wondering, yes, Bashir Humphries for now at least is going to be our new right back. I know he's left-footed, but he's got a 5-star weak foot, so I don't think it matters. All that matters is that we improve those 3 positions I mentioned. Starting with the left winger role, I actually went for Jack Grealish, who only cost us 18 million in total. I know, right? Absolute bargain. I know he's only got at best 3 years left to give, but he's 81 rated, a vast improvement on that left side of the pitch. And it's Jack Grealish, for God's sake, he's a great player. Our next signing though is even better, as 17.5 mil was spent on Inter Milan centre-back Jan Oral Bisek, who frankly is a monster at 6'5" with 83 physicality, 79 defending and 80 pace. Him alongside Esteve, yeah, good luck getting past that. I however definitely saved the best until last, as I brought a certain someone back to Turf Moor. Yes guys, James Trafford is a Burnley player again, 23, 81 overall. And don't worry, I didn't get him from Man City. Somehow he found his way to Strasbourg. With those signings though, our transfer window is done and dusted, and our team is ready for season number 3. And I can't lie guys, I've got big expectations considering what we accomplished last year, because I think it's time Burnley step themselves into Europe. And guys, it's not impossible, we definitely can do it. We just need another great season from Dallinger, we need Trafford to step up to the plate, we need Esteve to have a good year, we need Grealish to show his experience. Overall, we need a collective team effort, but if those 4 in particular step up to the plate, I'm telling you, Conference League or Europa League football is on its way to Turf Moor next season. Boys, we're killing it with Burnley, we're top 6 in the Premier League this season. Not only that, 4 points outside of top 4. We are absolutely crushing it at Turf Moor. We're also making headway in the domestic competitions, as round 5 we got knocked out by Spurs. Leeds though knocked us out in round 3 of the Carabao Cup. We just need a bit of consistency here, don't we? But man, I'm so impressed. Actually, these are our best stats so far. 27 and 6 for Dallinger, 21 and 4 for Grealish. What did I tell you? Great signing. I will say though, it worries me that Tashuna got more goal contributions in less games than Kolosho. 6 less games to be exact. Yeah, Kolosho needs to step his game up next year. The thing is though guys, one thing we glossed over, this team has finally got European football. And right now, honestly, I think we're ready for it. We just potentially need a stronger CDM than Ugachukwu, a better Cam than Hannibal, because I'll be honest, their development's not been as impressive as I thought it'd be. And maybe if we really want to be petty, a better right back than Humphries. Because in fairness, just like Hannibal and Ugachukwu, his development hasn't been amazing, has it? Everywhere else in this team though is fantastic, and I fully think if we get those 3 positions sorted next year, we'll be lifting silverware in season 4. Right guys, we've ran into a little bit of a problem. I was hoping this year we'd have a lot of big teams coming in for a lot of our big players. Unfortunately, as you can see, that's just not happened. The reason though I wanted big teams coming in for big money for our big players is because we've only been given like 40 odd mil. Now we've got 57 with those sales. That though is nowhere near enough to get the 3 replacements I wanted for those 3 positions I mentioned last season. However, we may not have to worry about all 3 of those positions, because as you can see, Bashir Humphries is still growing quite well despite his lack of development. And it's the exact same with Leslie or Gochukwu, which really doesn't make sense to me, but right now in the circumstances, I'll definitely take it. However, Hannibal has indeed completely reached his full potential at only 24 years old, so I think we throw every penny we have at getting a brand new, much better attacking midfielder. And guys, we have our man for 40 million on the dot. We've signed Curtis Jones on a 5-year deal from Liverpool. And I actually really like the looks of him. He's mid-20s, 83 rated, really good well-rounded stats. He's skillful, he's got good weak foot, and to have that level of dribbling at 6'1", yeah, that's the kind of cam I want. And now, after only making one signing, that's our window done, and our team's stronger than ever. And that's the important thing. No matter what happens, every year at the beginning of the transfer window, by the end of it, we need to be coming out stronger. And that's exactly what we're doing, and if anything, guys, we're only going to get better as the season progresses just because of how young our team is now. Now, though, we need to repeat what we did last year in the Premier League this season and also do well in Europe. Never mind Europe, though, for a sec, we're third in the Premier League. Guys, we've gone from Europa Conference League or Europa League football to the Champions League just like that. And what's even more crazy, we were only 2 points off winning the title. Bro, Burnley are cracked. Somehow, though, we are absolutely terrible in the FA Cup. Crew knocked us out in round 4. And Palace knocked us out in the Carabao Cup in round 3. We, however, smashed it in the Conference League phase, finishing second, going straight through to the round of 16. Which is where a team whose name I can't even pronounce knocked us out. Burnley, man, what is this? You know what, though, silver lining and all that, this Burnley side have officially qualified for the Champions League. I feel like next year, though, to compete, we're going to have to make some big changes. We may need a stronger centre-back partnership than Bisek and Esteve. We'll definitely need a better fullback than Humphreys. Maybe we'll have to replace Grealish as well. Like I said, we'll have a lot to do. To be fair, though, on paper, we've killed it. Look at Dallinger, man. 38 goals, 5 assists in 49 games. Damn, what a replacement for Guri's turned into. You got Grealish with 18 and 15, 12 on the dot for Colosio and 31, 10 and 8 for Curtis Jones. Overall, guys, we've balled out, haven't we? The only thing that worries me, though, is despite us getting Champions League football, will we get the backing from the board that we deserve? I mean, last year we qualified for Europe and got less than 50 mil. Will the Champions League make any difference to that budget? Right, the new season's here, and originally I wasn't actually going to sell any players, but offers came in, as you can see, and I just could not resist them. I mean, Grealish at his age for over 50 million, that's insane considering we spent only 18 on him. And overall now, we have over 225 million, which has kind of changed a lot of things for Burnley. Because spent correctly, that money could get us in contention to winning the Premier League and getting very damn far in the Champions League too. And guys, if we didn't need to improve them last year, we certainly do now. A left winger is in dire need at the minute, and once we sort those 4 positions, we're ready for the season ahead. Starting from back to front, though, I wanted a centre-back who is an absolute monster and absolutely rapid, and that's why Ousmane Diomande joins us for 42.5 million. And as you can see, 88 physicality, 82 defending, 82 pace, 6'3". Yeah, he ticks all the boxes I've just mentioned. For his partner, though, I want a high-level centre-back who's Premier League experienced, and that's where Sven Botman comes into the fray. He's not the quickest, but he's got fantastic defending and physicality, and I think his time playing for Newcastle United will be pivotal for our chances of doing well in the Premier League. Just like Malo Gusto's time playing for Chelsea will be good for us as well, as for 38 million, he joins us on a 5-year deal. And he's pretty much everything you want in a fullback, rapid with good dribbling and all-round really good stats. Funny, ain't it, we go from Bashir Humphreys, a former Chelsea player, to Malo Gusto, a Chelsea player. For our final signing of Season 5, though, we are going for a former gunner in Gabriel Martinelli for 51 million. And this guy's fantastic, he's skillful, he's got great dribbling with a good eye for goal, absolutely rapid. Yeah, he won't be a bad replacement for Jack Grealish. Even the bench is stacked, guys, and this isn't even me doing anything with it, it's just this is how much quality Burnley have actually got. Like I said, though, big expectations. I want this Burnley side to challenge for the title again, and at the very least, I want to make the semis of the Champions League. And we've done it, guys. Burnley are the Premier League champions by 1 point. I'll be real, I didn't think they'd do it this year. But man, Brighton is 7th as well, Leeds United is 6th. That's quality to see for them, but for us, it's 1 trophy down, 1 big one to go. Somehow, even though we are Premier League champions, we are still terrible in the FA Cup. Bloody Brentford knocked us out in round 5. But we did win the Carabao Cup. How on earth are we winning the Carabao Cup all the time lately, but we cannot for the life of us win the FA Cup? So far, that's 2 trophies from 3, but right now we have a chance to make it 3 trophies from 4 as we are through to the round of 16 pretty comfortably. And that's where we decimated Dortmund, we then smashed Atletico Madrid, and we're in the finals with Inter Milan after smashing Leipzig. Oh my god, we're playing a different team from PSG. My dream has come true. But they're rocking a 5 at the back formation. You absolute scutters, man. No wonder you've made the final. You've scummed your way to it. To be fair though, I really shouldn't be worried because look at their stats this year. 42 and 16 for Dallinger, 13 and 10 for Martinelli, 16 and 2 for Colosio, 13 and 11 for Jones. I mean, they've all absolutely killed it, but Dallinger and Martinelli are just on a different planet. And the best news is everybody's fit, everybody's sharp, everybody's morale's good going into the final, which in layman terms means good luck into Milan. Because we're not just settling for the Carabao Cup this year, we're not just settling for being Premier League champions, we also want to win the Champions League, and Inter Milan, you're the poor souls in the way of us and making that happen. I will say, I'm not looking forward to try and break down their back line because it's 5 at the back, but hang on, we could do, bro, we've done it, oh my god, bro, we've done it already, oh my god, I can't believe how quickly we've just destroyed their defence. That's insane to me. How have we done that to a 5 at the back formation? We went through them like a hot knife through butter. But hey, I ain't complaining about that. Man, what a start 5 minutes in. We are 1-0 up. I mean, that's the dream start. But here they come now. Martinez, oh, they found a way. Oh my god, but that's insane. That is actually insane. 3 minutes later, they get the equaliser. There's no excuses for that. Just where are all our defenders there? Just crowding around Martinez, man. Bunch of bloody amateurs. And now Inter Milan really are turning the heat up. Martinez on the ball here. We need to really contain him here. Botman has not done that. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Inter are no joke. Hartman on the ball now. Okay, we found Martinelli, the goal scorer. Can we cut this? Oh my god, we've done beautifully there. Left foot, that's got to be... Oh, that's a great... You can't keep that one out though. Colosio, right place, right time for the rebound. We get our lead back. 20 minutes in, 3 goals scored already. What a final for the neutral. But now we want to keep this lead. No stupid bloody mistakes at the back and no 3-man-on-1 leaving the room for everybody else to try and frigging score at the back. I will say, I thought this would be a lot tougher to defend. Oh my god, oh, you jammy sod. We've got Chukwu on the ball. Oh my lord, that's a great I tell you what, Malo Gusto, I've one from distance, lad. Oh my god, that almost went in. Malo Gusto with almost the goal of the season. Actually, never mind goal of the season. That would have been the goal of the goddamn decade, but Colosio's on the ball here. Back post. Can we get it on it? We do, but it's over the bar. Oh, they're in behind one. Oh, Martinez in the middle. Trafford, good save, lad. I mean, to be fair, it was down you through, but still, good keeping. Colosio in behind, though. That's good. Play from Dallinger. Colosio, Jesus, that was quick defending from him. We do have a corner, though. Okay, Jones on it. Why is he taking it? He's 6'3". He needs to be in the box. Martinez versus Hartman, though. Hartman... He's on the left-hand side of the pitch. He's doing well to contain him. He's done really well there, to be fair. Forced Inter Milan to go back. They're still on the ball, though, to be fair. They're looking for that equaliser before half-time. They might just get it here if we aren't careful. Martina, good defending. And that kicks us off in the second half. 2-1 up. That's exactly what we're after. I mean, they do have the momentum because they did, like, end the half better than us. But we are still in the lead. So Noglu's gone into... Oh, my God. That was... gorgeous football from Inter, fair play. I wouldn't have even been mad if we'd have conceded that. That was gorgeous. Here we go then, Martinelli on the ball. He's against Trent Alexander-Arnold. Should do him for pace. He has done. He's going to cut inside there. Oh, this is beautiful. Referee handball, surely? There we go. I was going to say, if that isn't a handball, I don't know what is. Dallinger to take it as well. He's going to put it top right. Bends against Remy. Oh, you little SOB. Altamira, though, he could make up for that. Oh, that's another freaking block shot. Here we go, though. Konate's in behind. He's forcing a save from Trafford. Yeah, we really needed to score that penalty now. Inter Milan have gone up a gear. Altamira, though, he's pushing forward himself. He's going to... Oh, that's a gorgeous run from Martinelli. Surely. 3-1. Oh, my... This keeper's insane. 20 minutes to go, though. 2-1 up. Bloody hell. Their second half has been so tight. At the moment, Inter Milan are just messing around with it on this right side of the pitch. I don't know what they're playing at. They need to get a goal. Here they come. Chalonga. Oh, my God. He's done our defense. I can't believe it. I can't actually believe it. 10 minutes to go. All the chances we've had. They get the equaliser. I mean, what was our defence doing again? We get drawn at Botman, man. Come on. We need a goal, and we need it quickly. 10 minutes before full time. I don't want this to go extra time, man. I swear. Here comes Inter Milan once again. Trafford again with the save. And that is the 90 minutes done. Extra time is here, and I am so annoyed we didn't close this game off when we had the chance to. But here we come regardless. Martinelli. Bro, Trent Alexander-Arnold. That wasn't even Trent, was it? I just saw his name on the bottom left and assumed he tackled him. Inter Milan, though, they're playing really, really good football. Drawing our players out of position. They've done it again. Kanata. No. I bet. Oh, that's good defending, Diamande. They almost did it to us again, but this time we were a lot more switched on. But here we come, Dallinger, and it went to freaking nothing. Martinez on the ball here. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like... Oh, no. They're going to... Oh, my God. We are so lucky. I thought he was going to square it. That's why I gave him enough time on the left. Guys, I don't like this. In extra time, Inter Milan are the far superior team. They're just keeping... It is genuinely like playing an absolute virgin on Foot Champions. They're just playing keep ball, and then when they get the ball, they're just being arses with it. But we do have a chance here. Dallinger, can you make that run in behind? Yes, you can. Okay, surely this is it. This is it. Come on. Oh, my God, we've done it. 8 minutes to go. Dallinger may have just won us the game. Oh my God, they're celebrating like mad, and it's nowhere near over, guys. We need to defend for our lives for the rest of this game. But man, that little burst of pace that Dallinger's got came in clutch there, and that right foot is a rocket. But like I said, we've got to defend for our lives, and this is what I mean. Inter Milan are pushing forward. They are coming in freaking heavy. Oh my God. Trafford, why didn't you pick it up? Cherky on the ball. Okay, he's done really well. Altamira, he's... Oh, that's beautiful track. Okay, just lob it up the pitch. That's it. That's game over. Sure. We've done it. We've done it. Burnley off. I'm so happy. We've won pretty much everything you can win with Burnley. Premier League champions, Carabao Cup winners, and now Champions League champions. Speaking of which, I honestly thought this was going to take like 7 or 8 years at least. 5 years. Burnley are a lot more crap than people think. Let me know though, guys, do you think Burnley are going to stay in the Premier League? Obviously, it wasn't the best start against Spurs, but it is Spurs, isn't it? Despite them having a poor season last year, it's Tottenham Hotspur. They are a good team. Regardless though, I am happy. We kept most of the squad together, increased the quality of the team overall to make them the best team in the world. Which means my job is done with them, guys. If you have enjoyed this video and would like to see more in the near future, drop it a big old thumbs up and smash that subscribe button. That's me finished until next Monday, but until then, if you want to see another video from me, click here to watch this one.